Tech giant Apple is rapidly expanding its manufacturing presence in India. This strategic shift is reshaping the global technology landscape. Apple's decision stems from geopolitical considerations, economic incentives, and new growth opportunities. India offers skilled labor, a growing market, and supportive government policies. Apple's investment highlights India's prominence as a manufacturing powerhouse. This expansion is not just about assembling iPhones, it reflects a trend of reducing reliance on single manufacturing hubs. Apple's move will impact the future of technology manufacturing. The Make in India initiative has attracted foreign investment. Apple's production ramp-up in India will create jobs and boost the economy. At the heart of Apple's Indian expansion is Foxconn, the Taiwanese electronics manufacturing giant that serves as Apple's primary manufacturing partner. Foxconn's presence in India has grown exponentially in recent years, with the company investing heavily in new facilities and expanding its operations beyond iPhone assembly. Foxconn's journey in India began with a focus on smartphone production, but the company has since diversified its portfolio to encompass a wider range of products and services. This includes ventures into information and communications technology, electric vehicles, renewable energy, and digital healthcare. Foxconn's expansion in India is driven by a combination of factors. The company is seeking to leverage India's competitive labor costs, favorable government policies, and growing domestic market. Additionally, Foxconn's diversification strategy is aimed at reducing its dependence on the smartphone market and tapping into new growth avenues. The company's commitment to India is evident in its ambitious investment plans and the establishment of multiple manufacturing facilities across the country. Foxconn's Indian Odyssey is a testament to the country's attractiveness as a global manufacturing destination, and the company's confidence in India's long-term growth potential. Bengaluru, the bustling tech hub of India, has emerged as the epicenter of Apple's manufacturing expansion in the country. The city is home to Foxconn's largest manufacturing facility outside of China, a sprawling complex that is playing a pivotal role in Apple's global production strategy. Foxconn's Bengaluru facility is undergoing trial runs to ensure quality standards are met before full-scale production commences. The facility is expected to produce millions of iPhones annually, significantly boosting Apple's manufacturing capacity and reducing its reliance on China. Bengaluru's appeal as a manufacturing hub stems from its robust infrastructure, skilled workforce, and thriving technology ecosystem. The city is home to numerous educational institutions that produce a steady stream of engineering and technology graduates, providing a skilled talent pool for companies like Foxconn. Moreover, Bengaluru's state government has been proactive in creating a business-friendly environment and offering incentives to attract foreign investment. Apple's decision to establish a major manufacturing base in Bengaluru is a testament to the city's growing stature as a global technology and manufacturing powerhouse. In addition to Bengaluru, Apple and Foxconn are also expanding their manufacturing footprint to other parts of India. Hyderabad, another major technology hub in southern India, is home to a new Foxconn facility dedicated to the production of AirPods, Apple's popular wireless earphones. The Hyderabad facility is expected to cater to the growing demand for AirPods in India and other markets. Apple's decision to manufacture AirPods in India reflects the company's commitment to diversifying its supply chain and leveraging the advantages offered by different manufacturing locations. Meanwhile, Foxconn is also expanding its existing iPhone assembly operations at its Sriperumbudur campus, near Chennai, in the southeastern state of Tamil Nadu. The Sriperumbudur facility has been operational for several years, and plays a key role in Apple's existing iPhone production in India. The expansion of Foxconn's facilities in Hyderabad and Sriperumbudur underscores the company's long-term commitment to India and its confidence in the country's manufacturing capabilities. These investments are expected to create thousands of new jobs and contribute to the growth of the local economies. Section 5. Beyond smartphones, Foxconn's foray into new horizons. Foxconn's ambitions in India extend far beyond smartphone manufacturing. The company has outlined plans to venture into a range of new sectors, including information and communications technology, electric vehicles, renewable energy, and digital healthcare. This diversification strategy is part of Foxconn's broader vision to transform itself from a contract manufacturer into a technology solutions provider. The company is leveraging its expertise in manufacturing, supply chain management, and technology to expand into new growth areas. Foxconn's foray into these new sectors is aligned with the Indian government's priorities and the country's growing focus on these areas. India is witnessing a surge in demand for electric vehicles, driven by government incentives and growing environmental concerns. Similarly, the country's healthcare sector is undergoing rapid transformation, with increasing adoption of digital technologies. Foxconn's decision to invest in these sectors is a testament to the company's confidence in India's growth potential and its commitment to partnering with the country in its development journey. Section 6. The Semiconductor Gambit, a strategic partnership with HCL Group. In a significant development, Foxconn has announced a strategic partnership with HCL Group, an Indian multinational technology company, to establish a chip packaging and testing facility in India. This joint venture marks a major step towards building a semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem in the country. The project, awaiting government approval, involves an investment of £37.2 million and is expected to create thousands of jobs. The facility will focus on packaging and testing chips, a crucial stage in the semiconductor manufacturing process. Currently, India is heavily reliant on imports for its semiconductor requirements. The establishment of a domestic chip packaging and testing facility will reduce this dependence and enhance India's self-reliance in this critical sector. Foxconn's partnership with HCL Group brings together the Taiwanese company's manufacturing expertise and HCL's experience in the Indian technology sector. This collaboration is expected to accelerate the development of India's semiconductor industry and position the country as a global player in this strategically important field. Section 7. The China Factor, Geopolitics, and the Quest for Diversification. Geopolitical considerations have played a significant role in Apple's decision to diversify its manufacturing base away from China. The ongoing trade tensions between the United States and China, coupled with concerns about supply chain disruptions, have prompted global companies to explore alternative manufacturing destinations. India, with its stable political environment, large and growing economy, and favorable demographics, has emerged as a viable alternative to China. Apple's expansion in India is part of a broader trend of companies seeking to mitigate risks associated with over-reliance on a single manufacturing hub. The COVID-19 pandemic further exposed the vulnerabilities of globally interconnected supply chains. Lockdowns and disruptions in China impacted production and deliveries worldwide, prompting companies to rethink their manufacturing strategies. Apple's move to diversify its production base is a strategic imperative in this context. By expanding into India, Apple is reducing its dependence on China and creating a more resilient and geographically balanced supply chain. Section 8. Economic Implications for India, a Catalyst for Growth and Jobs. Apple's expansion in India is expected to have significant economic implications for the country. The investments by Apple and Foxconn are creating thousands of jobs, boosting exports, and contributing to the growth of the manufacturing sector. The Indian government has welcomed Apple's investments, viewing them as a validation of the country's efforts to attract foreign investment and promote manufacturing growth. The Make in India initiative, launched in 2014, aims to transform India into a global manufacturing hub and create millions of new jobs. Apple's presence in India is also expected to have a positive spillover effect on the local economy. The company's suppliers are setting up operations in India to cater to Apple's manufacturing needs, creating additional employment opportunities and boosting economic activity. Moreover, Apple's expansion is enhancing India's image as a global manufacturing destination and attracting investments from other technology companies. This is creating a virtuous cycle of growth and development, positioning India as a key player in the global technology supply chain. Section 9. The Future of Apple in India. A transformative journey unfolds. Apple's journey in India is still unfolding, but the company's recent moves suggest a long-term commitment to the country. The expansion of manufacturing operations and investments in the semiconductor industry signal a transformative phase for Apple in India. As India's economy grows and its middle class expands, Apple is well positioned to capitalize on the increasing demand for smartphones and digital services. The company's focus on affordability, localized features, and expanding its retail presence will be crucial to its success in the Indian market. Apple's journey in India is not without its challenges. Competition from Chinese smartphone makers and regulatory hurdles could pose obstacles to Apple's growth in India. However, the company's long-term vision and strategic investments suggest that Apple is well-positioned for continued success in the world's fastest-growing major economy.
Your support means the world to us. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay awesome and stay ice cold.